Number 5. Odeon Tower Penthouse, $400 million. The $400 million penthouse at the Tour Odeon Tower in Monte Carlo, Monaco, opened its doors in 2015. The 560-foot skyscraper is the second tallest building on the Mediterranean skyline with 49 floors. The sky-situated penthouse has a dedicated private elevator. The occupants will enjoy panoramic views of the ocean waters while gazing from some of the most luxurious rooms on Earth. There is unlimited access to a circular rooftop infinity pool with a water slide designed for adrenaline junkies. The thought of exploring this plush penthouse during a vacation with friends and family can uplift anyone's moods. The building was designed by architect Alexander Giraldi and developed by Gruppe Mazzucato. Number 4. Ville Les Cedres, $413 million. If you are captivated by the most expensive homes in the world, this gorgeous 187-year-old palatial residence in France will undoubtedly top your list of favorites. The amenities in this estate are pretty much overindulging. First and foremost, its sheer size is pulsating. An 18,000-square-foot home standing in the middle of a 35-acre estate. A walk through the home will reveal 14 bedrooms, a ballroom, a concierge, a chapel, a 50-meter swimming pool dug into the rocks, a winter garden, and a stable of 30 horses. Additionally, the home has a botanical park, which is one of the most beautiful private gardens in Europe. It was first built in 1830 and purchased by King Leopold II of Belgium in 1904. It was previously considered to be one of the most expensive houses on the market back in 2017, but since it has been overtaken by the next 3 properties on this video. The property's name was derived from the many cedar trees located throughout its grounds. Inside, you'll find crystal chandeliers, gilded woodwork, 19th century oil paintings, and a wood-paneled library holding somewhere in the region of 3,000 books. Number 3. Villa Leopolda, $750 million. Located on the heights of Villefranche-sur-Mer at the Cairo Pass between Nice and Monaco, and enjoying a breathtaking view of the Mediterranean, Villa Leopolda is an exceptional villa. It is one of the most expensive in the world, the third according to some estimates, $750 million or about 653 million euros. It is known the existence of more spectacular events. It was here that the filming of Alfred Hitchcock's La Main en Colère with Cary Grant and Grace Kelly was shot. The villa of 2,700 meters squared has 10 bedrooms and benefits from an 8-hectare park with more than 1,200 trees of various varieties. The estate once belonged to King Leopold II of Belgium, son of Louis de Orleans, and Leopold I, who acquired it for a symbolic franc. Leopold II of Belgium had made the former estate a gift for his mistress Blanche Zélie Josephine Delacroix, also known as Caroline Lacroix. After Leopold's death, Blanche Delacroix is expelled and her nephew, King Albert I, becomes the owner. During the First World War, the Villa La Leopolda was used as a military hospital. In 1919, Therese Vitali, Countess de Beauchamp, acquired the property and had it modified. The American architect Ogden Codman Jr. brought the dozen existing structures that made up the property, including 2 peasant cottages, and began his architectural work in 1929. It was completed in 1931. Then the villa became known to many owners. The property was sold to Isaac Walton Killam, whose wife inherited the property after his death. And the end of the 1950s, she sold it to Gianni Anginelli, president of Fiat, and Mirella Anginelli. The Anginellis then sold the Villa Leopolda to Canadian philanthropist Dorothy J. Killam in 1963, who lived there until her death in 1965. In 1987, Leopolda became one of the properties of banker Edmund Safra and his wife Lily. The property has hosted many sumptuous celebrations, counting among them the guests, the Grimaldis, Princess Furyal of Jordan, Prince Amyan, Aga Khan, Christina Onassis, among others. Number 2. The Antilia, $2 billion. There are luxury homes, and then there's Antilia, the Mumbai home of business magnate Mukesh Ambani, chairman of Reliance Industries. Inspired by the mythical Atlantic island, Mukesh Ambani's home, located in South Mumbai's Altamont Road, is estimated to be the world's second most expensive property after Buckingham Palace. The high-end mansion reportedly costs an estimated $2 billion. Here are a few reasons why Mukesh Ambani's home, Antilia, has reached iconic status in India and the world. The 400,000 square foot building is situated in one of the world's most expensive addresses, Altamont Road in South Mumbai. According to Property Trends, per square foot of any real estate on Altamont Road ranges between a massive Rs 80,000 to Rs 85,000. Mukesh Ambani's Antilia was designed by Chicago-based architects Perkins & Will, with the Australian-based construction company Leighton Holdings taking charge of its construction. The building comes with 27 floors, replete with extra-high ceilings. Every floor is the same height as an average two-storied building. In fact, Antilia can survive an earthquake of 8 on the Richter scale. The architectural design of Antilia has been fashioned along the lines of the lotus and the sun. The top 6 floors of the building have been set aside as the private full-floor residential area. The Ambani home comes with a mega temple, a host of guest suites, a salon, an ice cream parlor, and a private movie theater to accommodate 50 people. Ambani has a huge need for speed. It is no wonder that the Antilia has 6 dedicated floors for cars, including his multi-million Maybach. In fact, the garage has space to accommodate 168 cars. The building in South Mumbai has a dedicated car service station on the 7th floor. Talking about a need for speed, Antilia also has 9 high-speed elevators, each assigned to different floors. The grimy Mumbai summer takes some getting used to, but for Mukesh Ambani and his family, there's a snow room to help them beat the heat. The walls of this dedicated room in the mansion spit out artificial snowflakes. It takes up to 600 workers to maintain this iconic residence. Number 1. Buckingham Palace, $2.9 billion. Buckingham Palace serves as the British royal family's London residence and the Queen's administrative headquarters, which of course makes it a must-visit spot when traveling to London. Many gather in front of the palace to witness the ceremonial changing of the guards, and tours are available on occasion to give visitors a glance at staterooms. But those only make up a small portion of the 775 rooms within Buckingham Palace, 52 of them dedicated to the royal family and their guests. Buckingham Palace was originally Buckingham House, constructed in 1703. King George III bought the house in 1761 for his wife, Charlotte. The home received an expansion by extending its length in 1826. By 1847, the east facade was added with the 2 connecting wings to enclose what's called the quadrangle and became the palace we see today. Buckingham Palace is so big, you could easily lose count tallying up the number of rooms. There are 775 to be exact. According to the official website of the British monarchy, the breakdown includes 52 royal and guest bedrooms, 188 staff bedrooms, 92 offices, 78 bathrooms, and 19 different staterooms. Queen Elizabeth's home is like a town, equipped with a chapel, a post office, a staff cafeteria, a doctor's office outfitted for surgical procedures, and a movie theater. It doesn't seem like the royals ever have to leave. The place also has an indoor swimming pool, of course. In 2001, the now former head of Coutts Bank confirmed to that standard that there is indeed an ATM inside Buckingham Palace. It is tucked away in the palace basement and reserved for the royal family. The palace is also home of the largest private garden in all of London. The well-manicured greenery encompasses 40 acres, 4 times the size of Wembley stadiums, where major soccer matches and the occasional football game take place. While there's no secret underground tube station, as many have speculated, the palace does have secret tunnels that connect it to Clarence House and the House of Parliament. So there you have it, the 5 most expensive houses in the world. Which one of these impressed you the most?